we have met up with some friends of ours. They were doing a cross-country trek from Idaho to North Carolina and then back, and they happened to stop where we were in Oklahoma, and we decided to drive up to Kansas and go see the Little House on the Prairie Museum here in Kansas. And both of our families love the Little House on the Prairie, so it was really cool. We got to have the kids watch them last night, and then we drove up here today. So let's go take a look. These are the Ingalls travels. Kansas is the Little House on the Prairie. Missouri is from the book On the Way Home. Wisconsin is Little House in the Big Woods.
Kansas is the Little House in the Prairie.
Yep. On the Banks of Plum Creek is in Minnesota, and South Dakota looks like it's the other ones. Cool. So she lived all over. So we are here at where the birthplace of Carrie Ingalls was born. They arrived in 1869. What else did you read?
I guess researchers had to find it 1972, so it wasn't found until 1972.
Okay, so they were able to find the house, and it looks like based off, they thought it was like the specific area, but it looks like that there was a hand-dug well here on this particular property, which is what they believe that Charles Ingalls had hand-dug this particular well, and this is where they believe that the site was. And so then they did a replication of the one-room log cabin house. Yeah, you like that sign? Okay, come on everybody, let's go see the house. You ready? I'm gonna follow you. Show me where her house is. Hurry, hurry. Come over here.
And then Carrie was born.
Yeah. Oh. Imagine living in this little tiny room with only.
My room is this big.
Your room is this big. That's what he said.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is like a kid's playhouse to make.
Yeah.
It's as small as a kid's
Look at that window. It's tiny.
So they have.
Wanna try?
What is this, Autumn, Emma? What are they doing here?
Oh, nice broom Oscar.
They just cooked in there, look.
Oscar?
Wait, can I
I
have
really want to
this?
be on the bed.
Look, it's their
So, do you know what they did with that, Emma?
They made it make the fire bigger.
Yeah, to make fire, because the air helps feed the fire.
Mom, look, it's their tin cup.
Jacob, do you know what this is?
No.
That's a
Baby,
spinning
no.
wheel. Like Sleeping Beauty, they had a spinning wheel, and what did they do on a spinning wheel?
They took a bunch of wood. Let me try.
To sew, right? To make
Wait,
the bread.
God, stop. I don't know this.
That's,
They
they use
on.
that.
That is so cool. That's how they work. Bed light, Emma. Can you pick up the blanket? Let's see what it's made like.
Why
Pick up the other one.
Wait, look at this.
This is how
One more.
Look at this red wood.
fabric.
Mom, look at this.
Look, what is it?
It's just wood. Like literally.
But look how they made the bed. There's not a mattress, it's just ropes. And then you just put blankets on, and then that was your bed.
We could play house in here.
You can Faith, they had 5 people living in here. 5.
So how did they sleep? I don't know. Maybe they dirty.
Maybe one slept on the floor.
This is so.
They use that.
Do you think it's comfortable?
No, it's not.
It's not comfortable at all.
But it's pretty nice, actually. Pretty comfortable.
You think it's comfortable, Oscar?
My
Oil here.
Let me try.
We're in this.
Oscar, can I try?
It's an oil lamp.
My grandma has one of this.
Yeah, she does.
In the wintertime, Ma would grate carrots and squeeze the juice out of the carrots, add the orange juice to the cream to make the butter turn yellow.
Do you know what this is? Who knows what this is?
It's a washer when you go like this.
Washer.
I know what that is.
They wash, and that one is too. They wash their clothes in there, and that's how. So Emma, we're gonna get one, and that's how you're gonna wash our clothes now. What do you think? Come on, you gotta live like 1870s time.
Have you guys ever made butter?
I've never made butter.
You know, it's really easy. It's the perfect type of thing for people who are forgetful and busy. Because you just leave cream out on the counter and forget about it for a few days. And then you're like, oh, and then you mix it, and it just curdles into the butter, and then you put ice in it and just squeeze out all the buttermilk, and it's a buttermilk.
Oh my gosh.
It's so easy.
Look how they locked it. Show us how they locked it, Oscar. How do they lock? Just like that. That's how you lock the door. So the wolves can't come in. Tommy is making butter. I think he will be a good butter maker.
It's like, oh, perfect.
Finn is gonna sew in the spinning wheel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my own clothes.
You're gonna make your own clothes, Finn?
Yeah, when I'm 6.
That is fabulous. I live in an RV. I can tell you.
Uncomfortable.
This would not be that different from what I live now. Actually, it would. This is actually a lot smaller. So last night, Jeff and I were talking about this, and we were like, I wonder if their house is smaller than what we live in now. And it totally is.
It's like at least half.
We have way more room in our RV than we do in this little log cabin, so I can't imagine how they live like this. Well, Emma, you're our Laura Ingalls because you've got her braids. So, what does it feel like being in your own home?
Lock me out.
Or a replica?
We're going to show you how this works.
The bed feels away. I'm married.
The bed is uncomfortable. You don't want to
My
It hurts your bottom.
Look, I'm married.
You get to be married. And so Autumn will be Carrie. So Carrie was born here, Autumn. Little Carrie Ingalls. You're going to be Carrie Ingalls?
I'm hungry, Mom.
There you go. So, Oscar, how do they
I'm
lock
gonna
it?
lock it, see? And now pull this, and then it opens.
You pull the rope and it opens.
See?
That is definitely different than a
And
door
then
had
you can lock yourself
Door
up.
knob.
And then pull, open.
And look at the handle, guys. What's the handle made out of?
A dairy. This would be so cool to live in.
You want to live in this?
This is not old. I want to live in it.
I'm pretty sure that whole house is the size of your bedroom, Oscar. You're gonna farm? Yep, that's how they plowed. Hooked it up to a back of a
Little
horse.
house on the prairie was like a 2-year.
Oh, that's the brake. Good job.
2 to 3 miles an
They
hour.
put the brake on it,
This is
huh?
a wheel.
80 miles would take
It is a big wheel. Oscar.
Wayside, Kansas post office.
Post office apparently was put in after they lived here. But this is what it would be like. See, they left in 1870, I think, right? And this dates back to 1887. Come on, Liberty! They have names on them still.
Hey,
Oh, hello. Is there any mail for me today?
Okay, so that was the post office, but it was put in about 7 years after they had moved from this area.
Hey, Mom. Hi, Mom. This is their school.
Is this the school?
no, this isn't their school. But
I
it's
know.
like the school that they would have attended if they had stayed in Kansas.
Ah, I see.
They put in there. They put books there.
Well, Laura can go to school here, but this is what it would look like if she had. So what's interesting is you've got the bigger desks here, and then they get smaller for the smaller kids. Look at that.
They do.
They do. These ones are much smaller.
This is a modern schoolhouse.
Yeah,
Look, it's your house.
how did they go to the bathroom?
Oh, well. They had to come out of their house and go to the bathroom.
Well, show us. Let's see. Because you don't have to leave the bathroom. Is it locked? Oh, it's locked. Your grandpa, who was born in 1929, guess what? he had to use an outhouse when he was a kid, and he said that in the middle of the night in the winter, do you know what he did? He didn't go out to the outhouse because it was too cold and it was dark. So you know what he did? He just went in a bucket, and then he had to take it and he would empty the bucket in the morning. Can you imagine living like that? Yeah. So as I was saying, this is why they decided to choose this particular property as they thought it was Laura's home, is because of this hand-dug well that Charles Ingalls and Mr. Scott had dug.
You want to go see Yaz, huh?
Autumn, this is the well that Charles Ingalls dug underneath there. Can you imagine hand digging this out?
Yeah.
No, I mean like seriously.
20 feet.
Is it only 20 feet? So 20 feet, you would still think that was a lot. 20 feet, you don't think so?
I could dig that.
What about in the hot humidity? The water was clear, cold, and good. Laura thought she had never tasted anything so good as long as those cold drinks of water.
Where's
Hot
Oscar?
on the other side.
And Theo?
Aw, Liberty! It's a ducky, see?
Yeah, cool.
Sliding.
She's a little scared. But she's laughing. You like that? There's some more, huh? Some more. You say donkey? You want to get
I
down?
watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
Tell me. Why are you sad? Why are you sad? You don't want Theo to leave?
We'll give him a big hug.
Go give Theo a big hug, and so see that will make you feel better. She's sad that she's leaving you, Theo.
I'm gonna put this thing away.
Tommy.
Should we FaceTime sometimes?
Do you want to talk to him on the phone?
Yeah. Do you
And you can see him?
Yeah.
Would that make you feel better, sweetie?
Yeah. Do you want to do that?
Okay.
You want to do that?
Okay, we'll do that.
All
Oh, there's a smile! It's not the last time you'll see him, sweetie pie. Yeah, you had fun. Did you have fun with Theo? Yeah. We love him. You're so sad, huh?
Those 20 bucks with the dynamic this time.
Jacob, it's okay, honey. You don't want Wally to leave. I know. Why don't you give Wally a big hug and say bye?
When I dance around, I can't help but feeling just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
Okay.
Hi, cute boy.
Forever,
Yeah.
Little guy.
forever, forever. I'm loving this moment.
In the car.
Can we stay here
I'm going to.
forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.